You've probably heard people talking about Italian brain rot and how they can't stop thinking about Italy. But what exactly is Italian brain rot, and what causes it? Well, today we're going to talk all about that. So grab your glass of water and let's get into it. The first thing you should know is that there isn't actually a clinical term or diagnosis for Italian brain rot or anything similar to it. This isn't something new that just popped up either. In the past, similar concepts have been described as Italian, French, or German brain rot. For example, in the same 2017 study, participants who reported experiencing high levels of L2 motivation also reported experiencing nostalgia for a place they had never been. Researchers suggest that this could be because foreign countries can seem very romanticized and nostalgic. Even if you've never been there before, you sort of build up this fantasy version of the country in your head based on the things you see in the media, and when you finally get to go there, you might be disappointed to find that it doesn't live up to your expectations. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. After all, you've created your own personal fantasy world that brings you joy and happiness. And the idea is that being exposed to the culture, language, and overall aesthetic of certain countries can lead one to become obsessed with them. If your life is boring or unsatisfying, then escaping to another country through things like films and TV shows, music and social media can be a welcome distraction. But what we do know is that it's perfectly normal and nothing to be ashamed of. So if you find yourself daydreaming about Italy a lot, don't worry, just embrace it and enjoy the ride. Who knows? Maybe one day you'll get to experience the real Italy and see if it lives up to the hype. It's important to note that this isn't necessarily a bad thing. And if so, what first sparked your interest in Italy? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more videos like this, thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Bye. In fact, it can be quite beneficial, as immersing yourself in another culture can help you gain a new perspective on your own life. I think we can all agree that Italy is an amazing country. There's just so much to love about it. The food is delicious, the history is fascinating, the art and fashion are iconic, the language is romantic, and the people are passionate. Just look at this pizza. How could anyone resist that? But why does this affect some people more than others? Well, in 2017, researchers conducted a study that surveyed almost 300 people about their experiences with foreign language learning, and the results were pretty interesting. Of course, this isn't the only factor. There are plenty of other things that can contribute to Italian brain rot, like having Italian friends or family members, watching Italian films and TV shows, listening to Italian music and traveling to it. All of these can make you fall in love with the country and its culture, and ultimately lead to Italian brain rot. They found that learning Italian was associated with significantly higher levels of what they call L2 motivation, which stands for the second language, and refers to any language that's not your native tongue. L2 motivation is essentially how driven you are to learn a foreign language, and the study suggests that this can be influenced by the target culture, which in this case would be Italy. In other words, if you find Italy to be a country that's very attractive, you'll be more motivated to learn its language and subsequently experience Italian brain rot. And while researchers don't know exactly what causes some people to develop an obsession with other countries, they do have a few theories. Another theory is that experiencing another culture can be a form of escapism. Ultimately, there's no one answer to why some people experience Italian brain rot and others don't. Now, I want to hear from you. Do you experience Italian